In the world of men, it can be very difficult for a man to let go of someone he's loved for 10 years. There are very few people that will turn his head after loving someone 10 years. I know this because I loved someone for 20 years, and 20 years is a significant length of time for a marriage bed, for life partnership, for business partnership, for strategic alliance, for profitable partnership, and everything that goes in between the lines of being a husband and a wife. And as the husband of that partnership, I know what my role was, to provide for my wife and my late spouse, if you will, and my late son. And I did that to the best of my abilities. There are people outside of that relationship who might have thought it was easy, or might have thought it was sweet and kind, or might have thought it was everything that it should have been. And in truth, they're all right. But when you lose that significant relationship, for whatever reason it's appropriate to time things out, or when God calls people back to their spaces and their places and their deathbeds, it's sort of important that people let go. But a man who's accustomed to having a partner in his bed is not going to do that real well. He might immediately change her office into a full-on studio that he had to sort of make shift before, because he gave up that room that was a studio originally to his son, and then to his spouse for her office after he left, and then to himself, to return himself back to being his best self, having a green screen studio in his home. But the truth is, what that man does now is what he has to do for his life force to go forward. It can be difficult to go forward after loss. You lose productivity, you lose performance, you can lose profitability, you can lose partnerships. In other words, you can lose your clients, or you can close things down and start anew. Closing things down to start anew didn't quite go the way I had planned, because other people wanted to interfere with everything that I had planned, and everything that I put forward was being impeded and thwarted by people who just thought they knew me better than me. And what a lie they told themselves, because if I was lucky, I might have saw them once a quarter, or maybe I saw them every other Friday for dinner, but they still did not live my life with me. They still did not visit my business networking forums with me. They still did not lead anything for me. They still did nothing for me. And yet they thought they had the rights to steal from me.